Hello and welcome to the official kickoff of Allegheny Motorcycle Adventures. Mark Ritchie with you. We're glad to have you all along, and we just wanted to kick things off with an official video and get things started off properly. Welcome to Allegheny Motorcycle Adventures. Ride extraordinary. So the name of this channel is Allegheny Motorcycle Adventures. We're based pretty much out of Highland County, and it's some of the best riding you'll ever experience, or as we like to call it, ride extraordinary. So we've just made a right in McDowell on Williamsville Road. We're going to talk a little bit about the channel, and we're going to head down to Virginia's newest state park, Hayfields State Park, which is about 7.5 miles down this enchanting road, which I've noticed a couple cars ahead that turned down it, so I've given them a bit of room, so hopefully we won't encounter any traffic. And I apologize for the rolling intro. My son and grandson came out last weekend, and I took the tripod along, and we were in our son's vehicle, my son's vehicle. And we took a ride out to Dry Run Spirits Distillery in Dahmer, West Virginia, where we got some treated table product to go. And they also have a plantation out there from the 1840s and a nice pavilion on the top of their hill with an extraordinary overlook. So we utilized the tripod for that, but I left it in his car accidentally, so I don't have a tripod right now. So some of you may have noticed that I'm no longer with the magazine anymore. Without getting into great detail about it, it was just time for me to move on. And I wanted to do something that was my own endeavor in case, you know, ownership moved on and left me out in the cold, or whatever the case may be. This is all on me. So if I succeed or fail, it's my fault. If I decide to walk away at some point, that's my choice. So, but all of my time and effort is going to be spent building something that's mine, and I feel rejuvenated and energized into putting that all together. And one of the things that this channel is going to focus on is riding and the core of why we all ride. And for me, that's always been the destination and a way to get there. So that's kind of going to be the main theme, along with Ride Extraordinary, of this YouTube channel. So excuse me while I negotiate this corner. Yeah, sometimes there's gravel, especially if there's a gravel driveway in the apex. Rose always likes to get a picture of these barn quilts. But to that end, I went out and bought a new camera, an Insta360, so as the old adage goes, projects beget projects. I soon discovered that my 10-year-old laptop wasn't enough juice to manage the software that is required to edit the files. Like, I would go to edit the files and it would just be like a 2 frames a second editing capability, which would, you know, in a 10-minute video, that can get quite time consuming. So in addition to the camera, which is amazing, by the way, the capabilities of this thing are just extraordinary. But I had to go out and get a new laptop with 16 gigs of RAM and a 6 gig video card and a 13th generation Intel processor, and it runs the software without even blinking an eye. So yeah, I'm all jazzed up about all of that. Look at this view. Aside from the power lines. But so we're going to focus on core riding, and I've been riding pretty much most of my life for the last 4 decades, and there may be a thing or two that I can pass on to make riding more enjoyable for, you know, the viewers that are out there that are really hooked on riding, and that's pretty much who we're going to be catering to and hopefully resonate with. So folks don't have to, with trial and error, hunt and pack and do things that perhaps don't really make riding enjoyable. So we want to make riding as enjoyable as possible. And heading into the winter months, I think the first and foremost thing is making sure you A, have the right type of motorcycle or have it equipped as such, and B, the right, if not adequate, type of gear. So we'll be doing some videos on that. Hey, UPS guy. Yeah, he's probably the one that brought the camera. Talk about getting there. Like, there's pretty much 2 ways in and 2 ways out. One coming from McDowell, which is the way we're headed, and one coming up from the Goshen area, or Millboro Springs, I should say. And like I say, it's Virginia's newest state park. It's 1,000 acres between the Bull Pasture River and Jack Mountain that's going to offer a bunch of hiking trails, biking trails, and fishing along the bull pasture. So, you know, that may not resonate with a lot of motorcycle riders, but there's a few of us out there that enjoy hiking. So whether you're riding your motorcycle here or not, you're going to find yourself hopefully fairly isolated in some wide open spaces. And I don't know about you, but that's where my reception antenna can pick up a lot of signal, if that makes any sense. And we do have a bogey about a half a mile ahead, so we're just taking a leisurely pace. Look at that, though. All these old farmhouses. on a road that's pretty much empty, wide open in the middle of nowhere. This old barn. Imagine the stories that has to tell. Much of this has been unchanged for decades, so picture people back in the day on horse and buggies, having to ride into town to get supplies or food. But yeah, so we just wanted to kick off the channel, let you know a little bit about what's going on. And welcome you all aboard. Welcome you both. Yeah, we're starting from pretty much the bare basics. I do have a few videos on here that I've just done music to back in the day. Oh, and I wanted to touch on that too. In addition to all the camera software, the laptop's pretty much a multimedia laptop, so I'm going to be putting the studio back together. I'm a musician, mostly a guitar player, but I want to get back into writing and recording some music so that I don't have to pay royalties to. So here's our park. It's a nice sign that they got put up there. So some of the videos on the channel have some homespun noise to them, which I look forward to updating. So I've never been down this. Whoa, that's a little deep. Trail crossing. I just wanted to show everybody where this is pretty much. That seems to be the number one question online, is where is it? So this is quite manageable on a Goldwing. And when I say Goldwing, I mean touring bike. Ah, check this bridge out. Huh, cool. Wow. Side by side, an ATV. So the park office is also the farmhouse. So Wendy's dogs are barking. We'll go ahead and sign off here. Wow, how wide open is this? You'll definitely get your reception going on if you want to take a hike out here, or just come someplace quiet and find your place in the universe. So thanks for watching. Appreciate having you all aboard, and you can plan on looking forward to more riding extraordinary to come. Cheers everyone, and thanks for watching Allegheny Motorcycle Adventures.